This is Dr. Al coming to you live. Today, I will start the morning routine with an elevated thought. Elevated thought, by definition, is something that involves not just our life, individual personal life, but involves uh, something bigger than us, right? So many people are like that, but then they may want to cultivate this habit so that we are more into service spirit and more generous in giving, right? So today's elevated thought is something I want to uh, tell you about. Last night I was telling every room I go to about this book uh, by Ayana Elizabeth Johnson. What if we get it right? You know, she was talking about Earth and the things we could do to help the Earth to survive and to be well, right? So scientific predictions are there, and which I follow, which I think very correct, and we are at the peril of the planet. So that was the description, and we are seeing the consequences of the weather. So what we want to do is not to get despondent and feel bad about it and be negative, but just what is that we can do. So she had a Venn diagram where three circles interject. First circle is what is that we are good at, and the second circle is about what are the solutions that are there to help the planet and save it. And the third thing is what is that I can do jointly and select those that I can do and do them on a daily basis. For example, I always talk about don't use plastic. You know, I want to make my household members understand the problem of plastic and not to use the plastic. Start with that, and suppose you enjoy gardening, plant trees, help the trees, and then go and really tell them about how important trees are, and then try to not to chop the woods in a destructive, consumerist manner. So that is why you always start with an elevated thought, so that your day will go for a bigger perspective, bigger things that humanity needs. Anything like that. Okay, suppose you are a doctor and you're in cancer research, and that is starting with an elevated thought about finding the solutions of the suffering. Suppose you are a spiritualist, you are a philosopher, you are somebody who wants to think big on deeper issues of life, then do that. So elevated thinking really puts you in the right frame of mind. So if it started in the morning, you can read, you can listen, or you can think about it by yourself and try that. Okay, when you get up in the morning, be aware. But if at all any thoughts come up, let them be elevated thought. Okay, uh, with that we will go into our morning routine, which is designed to help us handle our work better. Our body is energized, and our minds are focused and in the present, and our heart is full of service. With that, go there, work with an attitude of service, and not to react too much by deep breathing. That helps you a lot. And then be equanimous in your wins and losses. Then you will not generate so much stress by yourself and others too. Here we do four things though. We stretch the body, we deep breathe into the stretches, and we kind of follow and really observe the thoughts, make a little bit of distance, and be here and now. Okay. When you stretch and breathe, focus your attention on the breath that's coming in and out, and also the changes that you feel in the body. The stretches are very simple. There is slowly done, very deliberately done, with our mind being here. Okay, and then we'll also try to focus on things. So it goes like this: stretch, deep breath, and be here and now, and really observe the thought. Be that observer all through the day. Okay, so here we go. We'll start with the stretches, and then we'll go into the deep breathing and all that. Okay, be with me here and now. So I'm sitting in the chair today, and you can also sit with both your feet firmly on the ground, your toes, your sole, your heels all touching the ground. Okay, and then keep your back straight away from the back of the chair. Don't support that with the chair, and then keep the back straight and the neck straight, and then now come and clasp both your hands and stretch so that you can show the palms to the camera, elbows extended to the front, and take it up, all the way up. Now your elbows are stretched and palms facing the sky, and stretch to the sky. Take deep breath in and out. Now, stretch to the right by stretching the left hand going to the right. First, assume the asana position, the posture. Then stay there and do 2 or 3 deep breaths. Now go to the right this time. The right hand is stretched to the left side. Right elbow is straight and left elbow is slightly bent. Come to the center, stretch to the ceiling, and turn your torso to the left. And then turn the head to the back of the left. And come to the center. This time, turn the torso to the right, slowly, deliberately, and turn the head to the right, over the right shoulder to the back. Okay, and then you can do 3 things at the time. You can stretch, you can breathe, you can be aware of the breath. So you are stretching and breathing and being here and now. Okay, and any thoughts come up, just observe them. Don't indulge. And now bend back, throw your head and neck back, and your hands slightly going back. Three breaths there. Come to the center and fall forward. Where hands go down to the floor. Head is tucked between the knees. And come on. And keep your hands on the knees and relax. And now do very, very slow, deep 3 breaths to relax. If you feel tense in any part of the body, breathe into it. Okay, now let's do some more spinal twists, and that will be good. Keep your left hand on the right side of the right knee and keep the right hand to the back, hold on to the chair in the back, and twist your body and head and neck to the right. And do it on the opposite side. Remember, we are always going to be doing the being here and now, deep breath, and both sides of the body. Now your right hand is on the left of the left knee, and left hand is in the back to the right side of the chair. And you twist it, your head is twisted to the left and to the back. And come to the center, and we will extend this stretch by involving the legs also. Keep the left leg on the right and make sure the left ankle is around the right ankle, if you could do that. And now keep the right hand over the left thigh and make sure the left hand goes behind and twist. Twisting the spine wakes you up in the morning. That's why you could choose them as the first one. Do the opposite, where right leg is over the left thigh, and then right ankle around the left ankle, twisted like that. And now keep the left hand over the right thigh, and right hand goes behind the back to the opposite chair on the left, opposite limb of the chair. Okay, those are the simple spinal twists that wake you up. You can also do another simple twist is put your right hand over the left shoulder and left hand over the right shoulder, and sorry about that. Okay. Now we're going to do twisting at the upper spine to the left and turn the head over the left shoulder to the back and see the back, middle of the back. And feel the stretch on the right side of the neck. And come back to the center, and this time twist to the opposite side, to the right. And come to the center. Okay. This is a simple spinal twist that you could do that will be very effective for you to awake and be aware, right? So that's why we do that all the time in the beginning of the routine, right? Now we're going to do some few asanas that will be good for you in the long run, okay? Raise both hands to the side like this, elbows bent, palms facing the camera, and take the hands all the way up, and stretch the elbows to the sky, and stretch everything, okay? And now come up on the toes, lifting the heels up. Both heels are up. You are on the toes, on the floor, and your hands are stretched to the top, okay? And now slightly turn the head to the back. And take the hands a little bit back too. Now, breathing out, bring the hands by bending at the lower lumbar spine. The hands are going down to the floor, and place them on the floor and tuck the head between the knees. Now here, bring the right hand to the left foot and left hand, raise it to the side with elbow extended, palms facing down, and turn your head and look at the left palm. Now do the opposite, bring the left hand to the right foot and left hand, right hand is up in the side, elbow extended, and look at the right palm by turning your head. Now come back to both feet, both hands, and raise them straight, the hands, and come up all the way. Go back a little bit and bring them to the knees. Keep the heels down and hold on to the right knee with both our hands clasped together. And bring the, as you breathe out, bring the thigh to be on the abdomen. Right thigh is on the abdomen. And press it down and do it on the opposite side. Hold on to the left knee with both hands and bring the left thigh to press on the abdomen as you breathe out. Okay, and keep it down. 3 deep breaths between asanas will help you. See, you got to be patient, you got to be deliberate, you got to be intentional, and you have to focus on what is going on here and now. Okay, this is an exercise in awareness when you are stretching and breathing into the stretches. Okay, that becomes the coordination of body, breath, and the brain. Okay, you are aware, but you are aligning your body, breath, and brain. If you do this, when you go to work, you will be focused in your mind. You will not generate stress by reacting easily, and you will be servicing whatever you do with focus and presence of mind, which will help you to do a quality job. Okay, a lot of stress is your own thoughts, your own reactions. So by deep breathing, you activate parasympathetic nervous system, which is like a opposite of sympathetic nervous system, which is fight or flight syndrome, right? The stress. So don't react. Just take it in and do the best you can do. Enjoy what you are doing with the spirit of service. Okay. This is a formula to prepare your body and mind for the work, which is modern work is generating a lot of stress to people. Okay. It's one thing not to generate stress, and another thing to deal with the stress after it is generated, established in your mind as patterns of reaction. Okay, so pay attention to what I'm saying and see the truth of it and apply that in your life to really lead a stress-free life. Okay, if not completely free, but handle the stress for constructive purposes. And now we will do some simple things like a hand rotation to the side. You will be rotating hands at the wrist to in a circle and involving the muscles. But at the same time, hands are moving to the sideways. Elbows are extended, go all the way and put some muscle into the rotation. Do the opposite way and come back to the center. You can see me on the Instagram or LinkedIn or Facebook and YouTube, you will see it much better. And now, as you rotate the wrists and hands, and then you go back, go to the top of the sky and come down. And now go to the front. 3 directions you can do this. And put some muscle into the rotation, then the muscles are engaged too. Okay. Simple rotations are very good. Okay. Now, show me your hand. Left hand up and palm up and facing the camera. And keep your right hand on the top of the fingers of the left hand and pull them back so that you have stretch of the fingers and also the wrist of the left hand. Keep the left hand down this time and place the right hand on the top of the fingers of the left hand and pull them towards you. Now do it at the opposite side. showing the right hand first, raising and then pulling the fingers of the right hand by the left hand towards you. Now lower the right hand and pull the right hand towards you with the left hand. Okay, now hold on to the left elbow with the right hand and pull it towards the right shoulder. Do it on the other side. Hold on to the right elbow with the left hand and pull it to the left shoulder. Okay, and place the left hand on the left shoulder and hold on to the right elbow, left elbow with the right hand and pull it up. You feel the stretch of the tricep. Do it on the opposite side, keeping the right hand on the right shoulder and hold on to the right elbow with the left hand and pull it up. And now hold on to the left wrist with the right hand, bend the elbow and take it over the head and pull it to the opposite shoulder. Do it the opposite. Hold on to the right wrist with the left hand and pull it to the opposite shoulder. Now extend both hands to the front, palms facing each other, elbows straight. Now place the right hand behind the left wrist and the fingers and pull it towards the right shoulder. And do it on the opposite side. And come to the center and relax. 3 deep breaths. This slowness, this deliberateness is on purpose. Do it like that, then you won't get hurt and also you'll get maximum stretch. Okay? And you learn to focus your mind here and now. Okay? And your breath will be deeper. If you feel tension in any of them, then any of the joints, any of the muscles, while you're breathing in and out, let it go. That way the tension will ease up. So be very slow, very deliberate in what you are doing and how you are breathing. Okay? And also keep the mind not to run, not to go away from what you are doing. That's the exercise of awareness. That's the exercise of being in the present and carrying it like a perfume to the work. Okay, remember that. Carry the presence of mind like a perfume for the entire day. Okay, live in the present. Now, raise both hands to the side, elbows extended, fingers pointing to the side. Okay, palms down. Now, do the circles with the tip of the fingers at the edge of your hand. 3, 4, 5, as wide circle as possible. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now opposite way. 1, 2, 3, slow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Stop and relax with the 3 deep breaths. It is the slow, deliberate movements, not to complete quickly, but get the stretch. Okay, that's why slow, deliberate movements. And now raise both hands to the front with both palms facing each other first and elbows extended. Now turn the palms to the outwardly. And then as though you're swimming, getting the water in the swimming pool to the side, bring both hands to the back. Imagine you have a pencil between the scapula, between those winged bones, and you're pressing them, you're crushing that pencil. 3 breaths and turn the palms inward and come to the front and elevate them above the shoulder. And turn the palms again outward and swim. And bring the pencil to the crush between the bones. And turn again and come back. Elevate a little bit more and then come back. You can also let your head fall back so that you'll have neck stretch too. And bring them back to the center and put them down on the knees. Now we will do another stretch for the shoulder, which is Gomukhasana. Keep both your hands to the side, palms facing your body, elbows extended. Now raise right hand to the side. And now turn the palm upward to the sky, elbows extended here, and bring it up all the way so that the right arm touching the right ear. After that, bend the right elbow and place the hand on the top of the back. And now take the left hand from the back and go the back and reach the right hand from below. Now withdraw the left hand and the right hand. Do it on the opposite side. First, raising the left hand to the side, palm down, elbow extended. And now relax the shoulder and turn the palm upward to the sky and bring the hand up with elbow straight and touching left arm to the left ear. And now bend the elbow and place the left hand on the top of the back. And take the right hand from below in the back to reach the left hand. And release and come back. I hope you had enough stretch of the body and deep breathe into the body, and you are present while you are doing them, and you are also observing the thoughts as they are happening. These 4 things we want to focus every day in the morning, but also wake up in awareness, wake up in elevated thought. Okay. And now we're going to do deliberately how we can observe the thought and be that witness consciousness that we are. We are that awareness. So be that, not that thinking continuously. That is our egoic thought, which is the problem of causing so much of our thinking, negative thinking, and all that. So be the observer of the thoughts, then they lose their power, they slow down, then you can be in the thoughtless awareness. Okay? So let's do that. We will do what's called Shambhavi Mudra. The way to do Shambhavi Mudra, first put the hands in Dhyana Mudra. Your thumb and the index finger opposed to each other, as the fingers go up, and you do it the same on the other hand, and reverse them and place them on the knees like this. And then stretch your spine and throw your head back a little bit, close your eyes and close your mouth. Take deep breaths through the nose, and as you take deep breath in, deep breath out, you could say, as you breathe out, you could say the word, I am not this body and mind. They are my tools. And as you take breathe in, you say, then who am I? I am this inner awareness, inner soul, inner energy, inner life force, whatever it is, that other than the body and mind, right? That spirit. And we'll do 10 breaths and you can do the mantra Veham Naham as you breathe out. That means Veham, the body mind complex. I am Naham, I am not. Then when you take the deep breath, Koham, Soham. Then who am I if I am not the body and mind? Soham is the awareness. Okay, try as best as you can. Just remember to throw out the sensation of body mind complex when you breathe out and observe that inner spirit is you. With that, namaste. I hope you are able to stretch the body and relax and breathe into it and develop the presence of mind and take it to the work and enjoy yourself. See you tomorrow.